Hey guys, on this episode of Fish Addictions TV, we're headed up to the Rainy River. Now what better way to get...
Fish Addictions TV, intro, take 5.
Hey guys, on this episode of Fish Addictions TV, we're headed up to the Rainy River to make that transition from ice fishing to open water. Now with the ice leaving us and the open water appearing, what better way to close out season 2 than to get on the water, get in the boat, catch some big walleyes, and oh yeah, we're gonna give you a sneak peek, a behind the scenes look into season 2 of Fish Addictions TV. Now stick with us because you're not gonna wanna miss it. This is Fish Addictions TV.
Addiction, the fact or condition of being addicted to a particular substance, thing, or activity. An addiction is not desirable. It is something that overtakes your life. But what happens when an addiction can't be stopped? An addiction is stronger than any one drug with only one cure. The cure is not rehab. It is not medication. It is not a counselor. The only cure for us is the water beneath our feet, the rod in our hands, the anticipation of that next big bite, and the camaraderie we all share.
Fish Addictions TV is brought to you by Eskimo Ice Fishing Gear. Striker Ice. Go early, go late, go prepared. 13 Fishing. Make your own luck. Acme Tackle. And the rest of our fine sponsors.
You know, on this last episode, we're gonna be on the Rainy River. And what the Rainy River signals is kind of surreal because it kind of signals the end of ice season, transitioning into open water season. You know, every week we strive to bring you something current, something that you guys are gonna be able to go fish as soon as you watch this episode. So we felt the Rainy River was the place to be with the ice deteriorating the way it is. Guys, it's been an awesome ice season, but we're ready to grab the boats out and fish some open water fish. And we're sitting on the Rainy River, and it's just awesome to get the Warrior back out. It's been an awesome ice season. I can't say enough, and I can't thank the people enough for watching. But that's bittersweet. It's kind of bittersweet. We're gonna miss the ice season, but bring on open water.
Getting out on the Rainy this time of year is a really good time. You're able to get the kinks out of the boat. If you got any that you need to work out, you get to knock the dust off the rods pretty quickly. Catch a lot of fish, a lot of nice fish, and it just ends up being a really good time, no matter what you're doing, who you're with.
Do the dance, Patrick. Do the dance.
This season, well, for me personally, was a little bit strange. I didn't get started until the second weekend of January, and so the season overall, in general, was really short for me. I mean, I can't believe that we're at bad ice and the ice is leaving already. I kind of wish it wasn't. I was lucky enough and fortunate enough to partake in the burbot episode. I got to fish with my good friend Jason. What we know about this is just observation, what we can gather fishing during this short season.
Oh, absolutely.
And then we just trade information between each other. So I don't think we're gonna keep this guy because we're kind of hot right now, but we're gonna let him go. They are slick. Back down he goes. Boom. That's the fun part right there. The one episode or the one trip that they went on that I wasn't able to go on, it's been on my bucket list for years, and that was Gogebic and the giant perch.
Nice fish.
Man, kind of come through waves here.
Yeah, they're coming through. A big front came through this morning and kind of slowed it up a little bit. Now they're kicking off again.
Get out of your element, come out here, and just slam some perch. Yeah, baby. We got more fish down there, so we're gonna get back after it.
Next year, I'm going.
You know, it's crazy to think that 3.5 months ago, actually almost 4 months ago, we were fishing 90 degrees cooler, wind chill, -50 that day out on Red Lake, chasing the same thing, walleyes. You know, Red Lake is such a shallow lake that when you grab a fish, you basically set the hook and they're coming out the hole. So you got to be really careful, you know. Take your time. Early ice. We're sitting on 10 inches of ice right now. It was a way to start the season, man. It was cold, it was windy, but we were excited to get out on the ice, and we were excited to show you guys what we were going to bring to you. We're going to get back down there and get after them. Red Lake Gold. Doesn't get more fun than that. I love walleye fishing.
Stick with us for more Fish Addictions TV.
Introducing the new standard in high-performance electric ice augers, the Ion X, featuring the newly designed 5 amp-hour XC5 battery with 66% higher storage capacity. The Ion X powers through up to 1,600 inches of ice on a single charge.
That's a lot of extra holes.
The all-new cast bottom cuts fresh and frozen over holes more smoothly.
So easy to use, starts every time.
Flush holes clean with reverse, no more scooping. No exhaust, so I drill inside my ice house.
Learn more at ioniceaugers.com.
The new Acme Rattlemaster has a built-in echo chamber with a brass rattle that calls fish in. The body's solid brass too and won't bend or dull, and reflects fish attracting light all over the water column. This 1-2 punch of sight and sound means you drill less holes because fish come to you. Jig it, rip it, or shake it for crappie, walleye, northern, salmon, or trout, and experience multi-species action with just one bait.
At Eskimo, we engineered for performance on the ice.
The HC40 is the first auger with an engine built for propane.
Others use modified gas engines that don't take advantage of the higher octane propane.
This high compression engine gives you superior power with less weight.
Propane burns clean, and a propane engine starts easy.
Our quantum blades can even cut through old holes.
The Eskimo HC40, the high performance propane auger.
With being able to go on a lot of these shoots, I'm just grateful for all the things I was able to do this year. I mean, I had a lot of lakes that I got to check off my bucket list, a lot of species that I got to check off my bucket list. And one of my favorites was Lake Winnebago white bass. I mean, we had a lot of hoops to jump through just to get there. Our trip was delayed one day because of the freezing rain and snow. Roads were glare ice, cars in the ditch. I mean, here's a few shots from Lake Winnebago. Fishing area for about 5 minutes. If we're not seeing anything big in there, then we keep moving and try to get some. It's a fun fish to go after, I tell you that much.
It was kind of like a crappie. You get one on the graph, you really got to work it. You get 2, 3, 4 on the graph, and they're just rocketing up at it. These are a lot of fun. There's a nice white bass.
Right there, see? It's called a mic. Hey! That's a good one.
Man, when these schools come in, they just rock it off the bottom. Feels like you go, there we go.
I think you got me beat. And I am really looking forward to season 3.
You know, this transition every year, we're up on the Rainy River, and this transition every single year from ice to open water always seems to start for us on the Rainy. It starts opening up and making its way towards Lake of the Woods, and all these big females come up to spawn. That's a beautiful 25-inch walleye. Now, it's always bittersweet at this time of year because we have such a blast on the ice, but putting in days upon days upon days chasing panfish and walleyes and pike and crappies. It's just kind of nice to get in the boat, the sun's shining, it's 40 degrees, just getting some out in the boat and just having a great time with friends, just like we do on the ice, but just change it up a little bit. It's here, we're in the boat, it's not going away, so what do? You get on the water and take advantage of it. It's a beautiful fish.
I'm behind you. Bring it to me. I love being out in the boat and just relaxing. The Fish Addictions family, it's just so much fun to go out and relax and not have to be that serious mentality where we can just hang out and get along with each other and joke around about it all day.
It's a big fish.
So I look back at episode 1. We went out, it was crazy cold temperatures, wind was blowing. Jim happened to hook up with a really nice pike to start the day. That's a nice fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring him up nice and slow.
Oh,
Oh boy.
That's a healthy surprise. Holy smokes.
Woo! Was that first initial experience of when your hands are just brutal cold and you're not really acclimated to the weather yet at that time of year, and we toughed it out, we caught a nice fish, and then after that we ended up sitting in the Eskimo shacks and catching a few more nice walleyes.
Yeah, we were wishing for cold and it got cold.
Yeah.
We had 15 below this morning when we got here. And
that's just this eater class that you're gonna get up in here in Red Lake. Really nice fish. It's super cold out today, so I'm gonna get this guy back.
It was a great trip to be a part of, and I wish I could have made a few more.
Stick with us for more Fish Addictions TV.
Hi, I'm Pat Kovash, owner of Kovash Marine, proud sponsor of Fish Addictions. We're very happy to have Fish Addictions running our new 203 with our 350 Verado. Equipped with the Mercury, Yamaha, or a Suzuki with the Warrior boat is always a winning combination. Come on in and check out our great service department at Kovash Marine. Whether it's custom rigging, engine rebuilding, or routine maintenance, we can handle it at Kovash Marine. Come check us out at kovashmarine.com or 1417 First Avenue North in Moorhead. And remember, when experience matters, call Kovash Marine.
Fishing, make your own luck.
We at Eskimo are just like you, up early to take the morning commute to our favorite fishing hole. We understand your days on the ice, enjoying peacefulness and solitude, are limited, and we believe our gear needs to work all the time, which is why we are backing all of our power augers with the first ever 5-year warranty. Nobody sells more power ice augers than Eskimo. Get assurance, get reliability, get Eskimo.
This ice season for us, it was a lot of ups and downs. We started it out with -30 on Upper Red Lake. We're ending it on open water and 40 degrees out here on the Rainy River. It's been a crazy season. Now we spend a lot of time together, and it really does get to be like you're hanging out with your brothers. These guys are all absolutely top-notch guys. I love hanging out with them. We have a lot of fun. Catch a lot of fish. You get to pick each other's brains, learn new tactics. We got guys that don't really fish walleye much. You know, I get to teach them a few things. I don't really fish panfish much. They get to teach me some stuff. Just to broaden our horizons, it's great to have a wealth of knowledge on this team. It's a fantastic team. I love it. I absolutely love this. It's a lot of fun.
When Mike said we're gonna go out to Devil's Lake and do some ice fishing this year, I was super pumped because for years and years, that's been a bucket list item for me. I've wanted to go out to Devil's Lake, chase the perch, and see what everyone's talking about with these giant jumbo perch. When I hooked into my personal best and you see the water pumping up the hole from a perch, it's just something else. When you pull those fish out and you see the girth that they have, they just put on the feed bags and it's a whole different class of fish.
And then rattling it up and pulling fish off the bottom. Oop, there's a mark. There's a mark. And what I do is I pull them off, I stop.
There it is. It was a great experience and one I will never forget.
Gotta love these football perch.
Here we go. You know, so much happens behind the scenes, and on season 2, we can't wait to show you guys some of the crazy stuff that happens that you guys don't get to see throughout the year. There's a lot of fun things that happen every day on the ice, fun people we meet, lots of laughs, lots of high fives, and that's what fishing is about. We're gonna get this guy back.
Game time, baby.
Check 1, 2, check. Check, check.
This season on Fish Addictions TV, we used 8 different style cameras, from POV style cameras, drone style cameras, stabilized cameras, and even slow motion cameras. A lot of the questions we get asked here at Fish Addictions is how big of a production team do you have? A lot of people think we have a high quality show, which is awesome, but it just comes down to 2 people. Me, I do a lot of the filming, editing on the teaser, the trailers, and the commercials, while Tyler does all the editing for the show itself. Sometimes it comes down to just a week or less for starting to shoot to actually airing, which is very interesting. Not all shows do the style format that we do. The communication between me, Tyler, and Mike has to be spot on. When it's go time, it's go time. If the fish are biting, we have to be there. So typically, we have to pack up our gear as soon as we can, hit the road, and then hit the ice. Between all the cameras that we have, typically you're looking at, in an average shoot, over 15 hours of footage that need to be sorted, organized, and edited. I put it all on a hard drive, I overnight it to Tyler, he gets the hard drive and he starts working on it right away. Typically he has to be an night owl sometimes. He only has a couple days to get the episode completed, so 2, 3, 4 in the morning is definitely something that he's used to doing. Once all that footage is edited, it gets put off to FSN, they okay it, and then it's on the air for you guys to watch at home. This week's episode of Fish Addictions TV, we're heading to Lake of the Woods, big northern tip-ups, all the camera gear's packed up, and we are on a deadline. 7 days to film, edit, and deliver to Fox Sports North. You're not gonna wanna miss this. The adventure starts now. A lot of people can communicate face to face, but when you stick a camera in front of their face, they tense up or freeze up. So check out some of these Check out some of these unseen footage. Check out some of these unseen interviews from season 2 where the interviewer just couldn't quite get a grasp of what they were trying to say.
It's time to pack up and hit the road. Follow us to the next destination because it's going to be fun and action-packed. That's what I was going to say.
I got frostbite here at Cole's doing an interview for TV. My ears are about to fall off, my hands are freezing, and I have to pee.
Groups, talk about what had happened the day. That was dumb.
And people wanted to come
and cold temperatures. Now, that's not going to deter.
Stick with us. On episode Lake for our Jumbo Perch Devil's Lake episode.
I think you said episode Lake.
Did I?
Sounded like it. Just say it again.
We'll go again. If not, blooper.
Stick with us for more Fish Addictions TV.
Fish Addictions TV is brought to you by Eskimo Ice Fishing Gear. Striker Ice. Go early, go late, go prepared. 13 Fishing. Make your own luck. Acme Tackle. And the rest of our fine sponsors.
After a couple of months, you know, beating the ice down, you know, it was refreshing and relaxing just to get in the boat and just sit around, you know, actually get the chance to sit around and fish. And it was exciting. I've never been on the Rainy, so yeah, it was a blast.
Stick with us to check out some unseen footage from season 2 of Fish Addictions TV.
The season finale of Fish Addictions TV.
So if you've been watching the show all year long, there's one episode that really sticks out to me, and that's the eel pout episode. I was having a tough time connecting with one of these species of fish, and so I took the time to lay down on the ice and just have a quick conversation with one to see what it was gonna take to hook up to an eel pout.
What are you doing?
I was just asking it questions like why it bit my hook.
Okay.
And not yours.
Okay.
You know, how deep we should be fishing. We can probably learn a lot from this, just listening to what the fish has to say.
Right on.
So if you just be quiet and let me listen.
Okay. Well, Aaron, either that's a load of fish.
Just call me your daughter's name?
Ellen.
Yeah.
No, you said Ellen.
Have you ever seen the elusive perch Zilla?
Stick with us for more Fish Addictions TV.
Hey, blow on it like an old Atari game.
I bet if I did this for like 5 minutes, it would be frozen. The season as a whole of Fish Addictions TV, I don't even know where to begin with this. It's been such a roller coaster ride, up and down and around. I mean, we didn't know where we were going from week to week. We just wanted to bring a show to you guys that would be entertaining, have a lot of information, and leave you wanting more.
We spend a lot of time together, and it really does get to be like you're hanging out with your brothers. These guys are all absolutely top-notch guys. I love hanging out with them. We have a lot of fun.
But what these guys don't know is a little trick I've learned. Eat what the fish eat.
What are you doing over there, Josh?
Nothing.
I want to take a quick second to thank our sponsors for being behind us all season long, supplying us with great products, great customer service, and great support. You know, one group of people we can't forget to thank for season 2 is our families. My lovely wife, Laura, my kids, Aaron and his newborn, Oliver, and his girlfriend, Haley. Those are the unsung heroes of season 2. So thank you guys, because without you and without your support, season 2 doesn't happen. It's too icy here.
Too icy here.
Now, if you guys have been paying attention to what's going on, you know we have a contest out there to give you a chance to come fish with us next ice season. Where? We don't know. All you have to do is check out our YouTube channel, subscribe, check out our Facebook, like, share, and comment on every episode of Fish Addictions TV for season 2 to get in the drawing to fish with us next winter, and I hope it's you. I hope that what you guys got out of season 2 of Fish Addictions TV was camaraderie on the ice, savoring those moments, and just a bunch of guys having fun, sharing laughs, and catching fish. Season 2's a wrap. We have no idea where we'll be for season 3, but you're not gonna wanna miss it. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.